Okay, chit chat. I'm watching the autopsy, thing from Gaby. And the original thing that I had gotten was possibly being hit, but then I did say that I was feeling a choking, so possible strangulation, and it did come back strangulation. So I'm going to have to pay closer attention when I'm doing the readings if I'm getting those physical sensations, because I was getting a strangling feeling, when I was doing the original read. Just watching this, John Walsh, he lost his son in a horrible, horrible way, but now he's getting, he keeps pressuring the autopsy, the guy that performed the autopsy, to say that Brian did it. Well, he wasn't there, okay? He wasn't there. So I don't care how many times John Walsh asks and tries to pressure him into saying it was Brian. That's really, he needs to stop that. The coroner was not there. He was not a witness. You're not getting fingerprints that you can take off of somebody's throat to match it to somebody, okay? And as far as her body, they were saying that was 3 to 4 weeks out there. Now what I had gotten, and I was waiting for them to say something on this, but he's clearly not going to say anything about how the body was. But what I got was, that an animal had gotten to the body. Okay. Specific, what I was feeling was a bear had gotten to some of it. Because a lot of the stuff they were looking at as well was trees and this and that. And probably looking at DNA, blood things from the animal, having unfortunately gotten to her body and then touching the trees and stuff. So I didn't really want to put a lot of that out. But yeah, and out there for 3 to 4 weeks, you have a lot of decomposition and things as well that were happening. So yeah, not pleasant. Not pleasant. Like I said, I did the reading for her. She's on the other side. She's fine. She's doing the life review. And the coroner here is, the only thing he can give out is the cause of death. And that's it. So I don't know why they're having so many of these questions, because he all he can keep saying, well, I can't answer that. I can't answer. I'm not allowed to answer that. I can't tell you who did it. I can't tell you what the FBI is going to do with this. All I can give you is the manner of death. And so on my end, I can see, remember the reading, what I got was the wands. So it was by force. It was something by force. It wasn't water. It wasn't a drowning. It was something by force. And so my immediate thing was being maybe bludgeoned. But like I said, I was getting that. And I did say in there about some I'm feeling a strangling. I'm feeling So from now on, I know if I pick something like that and I'm feeling a strangling sensation, that, that's what I would have to go with. So, yeah, I'm going to leave this here. I mean, it's good that they're finally putting out what happened, but some of the questions that are being asked, he can't answer. Okay. And again, for John Walsh to be out there and keep pressing this and pressing this and pressing this, you know, like I said, what happened to his son was absolutely horrendous. You know, it's a case you never forget. And I think everybody knows what happened. For those that don't, if you're younger, maybe you weren't around when this happened. His son was abducted by a pedophile. I forget if they found the head and the torso was missing, but he was decapitated. This little boy was decapitated. It was a absolutely horrendous, horrible thing. I can't imagine going through the pain of that, knowing your child is taken by a pedophile and then, you know, was decapitated. I think they found the body, but I think it was the head that was missing. They found one part and they didn't find the other part. I don't know if they've ever recovered the other part of his body. But after that, then John Walsh started going on these, you know, murder things and things. But in this one, I think he's reaching, he's grasping, and you know, it's not the coroner's place to answer that, and the way that he's pressing is, you know, he needs to back off of that. This is a police case. The coroner is not going to tell you that Brian Laundrie was the one that murdered her. He was not there. Hello? So on that note, I'm going to leave this here and listen to the last few minutes of this, and I'll see you online.